Hello and welcome to the Pretty Good Gaming Daily Triple, your no shit gaming news video. That's 3 news stories in one video with zero faff. Sony's PS5 event was meant to air last week and give fans their first look at PS5 games. Ultimately, that didn't happen as Sony postponed the event, citing the current social situation in the US as the reason. Recently, Sony has sprung more leaks than the Titanic, but at least this time it's not about The Last of Us. This leak, if you can even really call it that, came from an ad placed on Twitch for Sony's The Future of Gaming stream. Shortly after the ad came out, Sony officially revealed that the Future of Gaming event will now run this Thursday, the 11th of June. The event will begin at 1 PM Pacific time, which is 9 PM here in the UK. My personal predictions, based on nothing but my own hunches, are that we'll see Horizon Zero Dawn 2 as a launch title and maybe a first look at Sony Santa Monica's secret new project, but I wouldn't expect to see anything from major franchises like God of War or Spider-Man aside from maybe a small teaser. I also wouldn't be surprised if we saw something to do with Ghost of Tsushima or The Last of Us Part 2, as these are Sony's final swings at this generation and would be an easy marketing opportunity. On top of that, this stream will come out the day before The Last of Us 2's review embargo this Friday, which is a full week before launch, so this would be a chance for some extra promotion. Interestingly, Sony also recommends using headphones for the stream because of some cool audio work in the show. Sony dedicated a whole section of its PS5 talk with Mark Cerny to how the audio of the console works, and how it's one of the areas the company is really pushing to innovate with features such as 3D audio. The PS5 is using the Tempest engine for its audio, which can reportedly run hundreds of different audio sources, which in theory makes for better quality and more dynamic audio. Very few games have capitalized on audio as an effective means to add to the gameplay or story experience in a significant way beyond just higher fidelity. The most significant example would be Ninja Theory's Hellblade, which used 3D audio to overwhelm the player with voices as a means of conveying the character's mental health issues. Sound design is incredibly important and, for all its faults, is something that 2015 Star Wars Battlefront absolutely nailed. But personally, I'd like to see some other developers take this a step further, just like Ninja Theory did. What's the one game that if you saw it in this showcase you'd absolutely buy a PS5 at launch? Let me know down in the comments. And next up, Sony isn't the only one going through leaks at the moment. Somewhere out there is a Harry Potter game that leaked back in 2018, and it's actually one of the first stories I covered on the channel. All that footage was swiftly scrubbed from the internet by Warner Brothers like an alcoholic trying to get his hooker's blood off the carpet. It's been all quiet since then, with a few murmurs here and there, but now something more substantial has come out that could be promising if it's all true. All this comes from a Reddit thread, and yes, I can already hear you laughing at that, so I try and keep the excitement to a healthy minimum. The Redditor claims to be a member of the Warner Brothers marketing team for a Harry Potter RPG. They allege that the game will be shown off at some point this year, presumably the plan was to reveal it at E3, but clearly that's not happening, and it will be called Hogwarts: A Dark Legacy. They claim that we should expect to see a trailer and then gameplay before August, so we won't have long to find out if this leak bears fruit or not. The thread is composed of a 14-point list detailing various gameplay and story features. There's a link to the full thing in the description, but I've picked out some of my favourite points. Apparently, the game will set the player up as a 5th-year Hogwarts student, which can be fully customised by the player, including their heritage, which can be Muggle-born, half-blood, or pure-blood.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudblood.
These character creation choices will supposedly influence your interactions later and will inform which house you join. This character will last from 5th year all the way through to becoming an adult working as an Auror. Popular characters from the books are also said to appear, including Mr. Potter himself, but the game is apparently set after the events of Harry's war with Voldemort. The game will reportedly feature a skill tree with 5 branches that can be explored, as well as good and evil points. Interestingly, this game supposedly will have a rival system reminiscent of Shadow of Mordor's Nemesis system. Warner Brothers owns the Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War games, so they already have the tech and expertise to sort out this system. This rival will be different for each playthrough and can be defeated, outright killed, or recruited as an ally. You will apparently be able to explore 4 hub worlds, including Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, the Ministry of Magic, and one more that's unknown. Despite the Harry Potter books and films being appropriate for all ages, Hogwarts Dark Legacy will be as dark as the name suggests and is targeted at an older audience. There will also be romance and marriage options, as well as companions that can join you on different missions. The broom riding sport Quidditch will be fully playable, house points will be earnable, and there will also be a card game said to be as detailed as The Witcher 3's Gwent. If any of this is true, it sounds like we've got quite a promising Harry Potter RPG coming up, but as always, take everything listed here very carefully. Personally, I'd love to have a fully fleshed out Harry Potter RPG, but what about you? Has it got you gripping your wand?
I have a very firm grip.
And last up, Animal Crossing New Horizons has finally been dethroned from the top of the Switch charts. According to Twitter user Benji Sales, who analyzes the games industry, Minecraft Dungeons now takes the top spot on the Nintendo eShop. Animal Crossing has held the lead since it launched, helped in no small part by people being stuck inside under lockdown. And in other fun Animal Crossing news, after over 400 hours of work, one user has recreated the entire Super Smash Bros. Ultimate roster in Animal Crossing. The collection was made by DJ Dez, whose ID is on the screen right now if you want to go and shop those looks to add to your island. And that's your lot for today. If you enjoyed this no shit format, go ahead and give the video a like to give it a boost, hit subscribe and the bell if you want to stay up to date on all future installments. Toss a coin to your YouTuber over at patreon.com/prettygoodgaming. That's all for today. I've been Henry Cooper. Bye for now.